number 15, Gabriela Montez. And the 6-foot junior, number 21, Bailey Tuve.
Good evening, everyone. We are live. We're good to go here at Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. This is a live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school district and sponsors. I'm Marinoso with the Indy Canada, coming to you live here at Crater High School. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going through starting lineups right now for both Thurston and Crater. Thurston coming in at 10 and 13, Crater at 17 and 6. Those are the records. Crater has only lost 2 times since December 10th. Last time these two teams met, they won 73-32. Starting lineups for Thurston: Addison Nelson, Kylie Jones, Stella Hall, Gabriela Montez, and Bailey Tovey. Starting lineups for Crater. As they finish that. It is senior night. We're going with Addie Vrains, Jocelyn Sizemore, Izzy McCauley, Annie Idiart, and Alexa Valencia. Valencia is senior, Idiart is senior, Sizemore is senior, McCauley is sophomore, and Vrains a junior. So the 3 seniors they do have all get the start. Pretty cool. Just at Grants Pass last night, and they had their senior night as well, and just more of like kind of ceremonial, traditional. You have all of your seniors start.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we haven't seen Jocelyn Sizemore at all this season.
Yeah,
you know, even when they were in their blowout games and they had others come on the bench, and and there you go. That's a ceremonial role, I guess.
So Thurston lets Crater win the tip, and then they roll it out to get back to Thurston. They can just give the applause and appreciation for all the seniors.
Yep.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Sizemore's been in street clothes for most of this whole season, I remember, on the sideline over here.
Yeah.
The full court press from Crater. You don't expect anything less.
Yeah, Jocelyn Sizemore been with the team a long time. Soccer player, you know, she plays that in the fall, and so we did see her there. But, yeah, not much at all this year.
And Garrett with the rebound. Triple for 3.
Dipple's usually good for a couple of those per game.
Foul number 35, Annie Idiart.
There you go. Senior getting her first foul of the game, too.
Stuff there by McCauley, but they're going to call a foul. Looked like it was a pass, so shouldn't be free throw shots.
Foul number 24, Izzy McCauley.
Looked like it was a pass. She was looking down for a teammate, but they definitely called a shooting foul.
Yeah, Addison Nelson on the line there for Thurston. Colts get on the board.
Lineup change for the Crater Comets.
These teams met back in January 27th, so the end of January there. It was somewhat of a blowout. Crater winning 73-32.
Both of those good from Nelson. It's 3-2. As shooting foul on this one. That's on Montez, her first.
It was funny right before Abby's free throw there. I think the one of the teachers or maybe the cheer coach had to get the girls to stop cheering because they were about ready to break out into a big cheer there. They wanted it quiet for Abby's shot. Just gets one of the two.
Just like golf, you got to be quiet.
Yeah.
Dipple, the right place, right time. 6-2. She's got 5 of the 6. Dipple has it after that. Full court press caused the turnover. What a kickball.
Different sport, right?
Yeah,
Kickball?
a little bit.
Play that in school when you were a kid? Or you still play it now?
It was soccer. I mean, yeah, soccer, but just more organized, and there's a goal. Got to travel on Winslow.
The kickball is like baseball. Playing a dime, but with a rubber, one of those rubber school balls.
Yep.
You can just kick it and hoof it, and they go flying. Or you miss terribly, it look like an idiot. Those are fun times. Take a major strike.
Miss. You missed?
Well, it's bouncing in, hits a rock. Get a strike.
Well, I'll have to say I never missed.
Well, I'm not saying I did.
I maybe shanked it, but I didn't miss it.
I've seen it happen.
As long as you got a good pitcher or a roller or a bowler or whatever you would call that.
Make it strike out in kickball. That's always embarrassing.
Foul number 31, Abby Winslow.
Winslow's first 2 team fouls. And Montez travels. She travels light because I don't see any suitcases.
Well, it's good to leave your baggage at home.
Just don't have to check anything, just securities real quick.
It's probably in the locker room anyways.
Well, yeah.
Being on the road. Last game of the season here. Crater, pretty good. Got an overall 17-6 record. Only lost 2 league games. The other games were just exhibition, fun games, whatever, tournament. However, they should probably land themselves with a home playoff game, we think.
Definitely should. As Nelson had that wide open, as Montez jumped in front of that pass, threw it down to Nelson, but Nelson couldn't finish that layup. But it's still Thurston ball. Off the leg. Crater ball. No foul on that shot. Good dribbling by Montez. That's going to be off Troyer's foot. That's going to be a jump.
Jump ball belongs to Thurston. Number 24, Izzy McCauley, back in the game for the Comets.
Yeah, it's hard for anybody to really handle the ball tonight. It's kind of going everywhere.
Yeah, so far anyways. They're not even halfway through this first quarter yet. So far, Thurston keeping it pretty tight. A couple of buckets away from tying. I almost said a couple of bucks. Sounds like maybe this game has paid off. That's not the case. These are not prefixed outcomes.
Are they not?
Although some may believe that they are.
Now thrown away. That was Tovey on that. Just a little too high. Winslow with the putback. Thurston doing very well so far beating this trap. Nelson finishes that one. She's got 4.
Launch it across the court like that. Yeah, of course.
Troy with the rebound. And the swish putback.
Bailey Tuve with that launch from the far end there.
So that's going to be off Winslow.
That's what they're doing, just throwing it down court, getting it down there, and then stop and play for a second by getting it out on the Comets. Smart strategy. Unless you miss a throw-in like that. But I get it. That's a great way to beat the press.
You play against teams
dribbling
that do
it down.
that full court press. That's something they probably learned from their first game and knows what this team does.
Yeah, because trying to dribble it down is impossible. Once, sometimes just one it takes. It's the way they swarm, and then 2 is in there, and no way. Whoa.
Sage hits it.
Like the flash coming out the side of the screen.
3 from Abby.
Banked that one nicely.
We have a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Comets.
Winter Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Also, the Rogue Valley Transportation District invites you to save on car payments, gas, and insurance by riding the bus. Expanded routes and hours will get you where you need to go. Visit rvtd.org.
Just went from basketball to wrestling real quick. Just like that.
No, Crater's pretty good. And this is where they have the wrestling. Dipple got a hand to it, but couldn't hang on to it. Good pass down low, McCauley to Winslow. Winslow finishes it. Dipple took her eyes off of it, stolen away. I forgot to run the clock on that one.
Well, they're doing a good job passing around the outside there, trying to wait for the open spot, and then, yeah, like you say, just look away for a second. And
they call Dipple for the foul.
Miscommunication there.
Entering the game for the Comets.
Oh, it's tipped.
Addie Raines.
Kylie Jones there, called with the travel.
Layup there by Winslow. She's got 8. Another steal. Chari there. Up and in, 21-6. They're starting to pull away.
Foul number 11, Sage Winslow, her first.
Be off the foot again.
Entering the game for the Comets, number 13, Samantha Gish.
Short by Nelson. Ahead of McCauley all alone. Montez won't get there. McCauley's first points. And Jones doesn't get the shot off in time, doesn't get a shot off at all. And that will end the first. 23-6. At the floor to end that first quarter for Crater. We'll step away here for a moment. You're watching TaborRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to TaborRockSports.net. 23-6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Thurston hanging with Crater to begin with this. They were only down a few. And Crater's really pulled away here. And it looks like with senior night, they're going to do like we had Eagle Point a couple nights ago, or that was Tuesday, so 3 nights ago. They did the senior night for everybody between games, which I presume, right? We talked about it, you and I, would probably be between games here too, since it didn't happen before this one.
Well, it makes sense, right? Because you got all the parents coming here supporting the girls play, and then different group coming in for the boys. So then you have them all together, make the seniors feel special, and it's a full gym. And yeah, I think it's a perfect time in between the two games too. Get the majority or the highest number of people here in one location, and then you get. And then it's good too, because then they're not all showing up at once and all leaving at once too, because you're going to have an influx, and then maybe some will leave if they don't have any seniors to support after, but stick around.
So it is with Thurston in the bonus. That was a 1-1 for them. Have another foul. This will be on Stella Hall for Thurston.
Foul number 10, Stella Hall for the Colts. Her first.
He's an offensive hold.
That could be an and one. be on Montez.
Gabriela Montez, her second.
They took the points away.
So they don't count the and one.
Nice steal there. I think that was Gish. Get her hands on it. It was trying to be sent across court.
Back in the game for the Comets, number 21, Addie Dipple, and number 31, Abby Winslow.
I don't know if you could hear Coach Dipple yelling, Abby, come get it, coaching from the side. She comes around, here's the coach. It's good how these girls can react out there, and they're got their own thing going on, but you can hear the voice of the coach, and they weren't able to score on that one, but the game plan worked. Nice steal from Abby there, heading back the other way.
Nice move to the side, change it up. What a shot.
Great job. Sure, Dipple's glad to have her one more year. She's just a junior.
Back in the game for the Comets, number 11, Sage Winslow.
$25-6. Thurston is in the bonus. Nelson. McCauley did just enough to push her off. That's two open layups that Nelson has missed so far as her teammates are able to find her to beat that press. And Gish's first points. 27-6. Dipple knocked it away. Montez able to regain it. McCauley just stood right in front of Montez's pass.
Just grabs it.
Be a foul, 2 shots. It's going to be on Kylie Jones.
Foul number 5, Kylie Jones.
First one is good.
Back in the game for the Comets, number 10, Alexa Gugliata.
Both are good. It's going to be off Hall. She's trying to get around the corner there. Five minutes left in the second quarter. Short on that three by Dipple. McCauley kept it alive. Be a loose ball foul on Nelson. That's her first. Good pass. Winslow to Winslow. She finishes.
Yeah, that was really sweet the way they set that up.
So you get those teammates got to make those runs and those cuts. You make that, you need just your teammate to find you. That was overthrown. It's going to be Crater ball. That pressure.
Well, it worked for the Colts for a while. They're able to get the ball down court, but just unable to take advantage of the opportunities down there. And that's a shame because, like you say, they were keeping it close for a while there. Second quarter just rolled away.
Blocked by Montez. Picked up by Toby. Abby Winslow with it. Sage and Hall gets in front of that one. Good hustle back on D. Guglielmo with the rebound. Good cut. Winslow just rolls out. Shore over there. Shore's got 6. It's 33-6 now. Poked away. Tovey hits the floor hard. Holding her back. Hopefully she's okay. Oh, she really just landed awkwardly on her side, arms stretched out in front of her.
You heard the screech. That skin on court.
Yeah, she's getting a sub here.
Yeah, she's hurting pretty bad. Hopefully, yeah, you're right. She's all right. You just tweak something.
Gracie Neeson goes in for her. Hall fights it away. There's Nelson again. And she got pushed that time. It's Mabel Monroe, her first. One and one, actually be 2. It'll be 2 shots. It's a shooting foul.
Addison Nelson at the line. Back in the game for the Comets, number 14, Maddie Brains.
Neither of them are good by Nelson. It's going to be Crater ball. A lot of moves on that inside. Knocked out of her hands. Foul here. It's going to be at Traore.
Foul number 33, Lydia Traore.
Can Hall finally get the Colts on board here in the second quarter? She does. First points the second quarter for the Colts. Hall's got 3. And 4. That was fortuitous. That was on the top of the backboard. That'll be, I was about to say side out, but this isn't volleyball. Side out Crater. No, it was just out. Brains down low, fighting off the defenders. What a move there, Sage getting in between everybody. avoiding the block. Gugliotta steps in front of that one. Too hard on that one. Winslow can't get to it. Sage Winslow looks pretty knackered. She's been running all over the place.
Well, yeah, especially when the Colts have been throwing it down court so many times, and you know, you got to go running back. The other Colts already down there, and so you got to try and back defend that. That's a hustle.
When you run the full court press, you have to have great conditioning. Too hard by that from Nelson.
Yeah, because no matter where you are, they just swarm to the ball. So, yeah, they're running a lot. But, you know, during the warm-ups, that was one thing that I noticed. The warm-ups that the Comets do, they're running and throwing and running and throwing and running and throwing through the warm-ups, where a lot of teams, they just kind of hover around the net and just throw. And, you know, they'll do some stretches and things. And so just a completely different warm-up. Talks to their conditioning and, you know, the good passing, the success in the passing they usually have. You just got to work on these fouls. That's going to get them in trouble when you try to get in the playoffs, these tight games. If you're fouling and getting the, you know, opportunity to their team to get down to the free throw line and shoot one and then two.
Oh, that was hard as Winslow. Sage goes tumbling.
Winslow's sisters are always flying all over, hitting the ground.
And Neeson picks up her first. It's going to be 1-1 as Crater's now in the bonus, but we've only got about 49 seconds left here. Thankfully, Sage was able to get her leg up off the ground, off the court, because if it was planted the way that Nissen had rolled into it, I mean, that could have been a severe broken leg. I've seen that happen. Both are good from Sage.
Number 31, Abby Winslow.
Way too hard there for Montez. Trying to find her receiver in the court in the end zone, but it was overthrown. Pass down low there, Dipple, but that was a call for possibly over and back as Nissen's right foot was on their offensive side, but threw it back to the defensive side.
Yeah, coach was yelling, now talking to the ref about it, trying to explain to him same thing you're saying there. He was yelling, over and back. Love it when coaches get fired up.
Dipple's second. Montez to the line. It's a double bonus now.
Double bonuses are always good.
Double trouble. Double bubble. Right? Double bubble. That was the.
Sorry?
Right? Wasn't it double bubble?
Double.
The gum?
Oh, that. I think you were talking about like a game. A little bubble.
Double trouble, but then double bubble. I'm just going double. I'm just doubling up on the double puns. Nelson hits the floor. They're going to let that run out.
Might as well.
We're going to call it jump ball for about half a second.
Might as well.
At the half, 39-8, Crater. 16 points for Crater in that second, only 2 for Thurston. Stay tuned. Coming up is the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide, all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We'll be back in a few.
It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for a new episode of Traffic Safety First. Hey, Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and today we are going to discuss merging. This one is at the request of a Facebook follower, Michelle. You asked us to cover it, and we're happy to spread the word. This traffic law actually comes from one of the more simply stated Oregon revised statutes. ORS 811.285 for failure of merging driver to yield right-of-way states, a person commits the offense of failure of a merging driver to yield the right-of-way if the person is operating a vehicle that is entering a freeway or other arterial highway where an acceleration or merging lane is provided for the operator's use and the operator does not look out for and give right-of-way to vehicles on the freeway or other arterial highway. More simply put, this means if you are a driver trying to merge, you must let the drivers go first who are already in the lanes of traffic you are trying to merge into. It is not the job of drivers already on a freeway or highway to yield to mergers. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a minimum fine of $265. And that sums up our episode over merging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in October for another new episode.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation, that midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake!
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back to TipRockSports.net. You see that about 30 seconds left. 39-8 is your halftime score. Team's back on, ready for the third quarter. Thurston starting with the ball. 5 seconds, got to get it in. Barely do, but right into Traore's hands. Montez able to keep it.
Yeah, good recovery there. She kind of just lost it. She was dribbling, and then two Comets right there. If they were any closer with their press, they would have had that for sure, but they have her little leeway, and she's able to regain it.
Nelson hits the floor, ahead to Sage. Sage Finishes it easily.
I was going to say, again, the Colts get it down the other end and then just lose it and can't come away with any points. And that's kind of been the story of the night, as you see the John L. Scott scoreboard there with a 41-8 crushing. Last time it was 73-32. It's going to be interesting if the Colts get to 32 today. They might only get to half of that so far. They're only at a quarter, so.
Yeah, they've been struggling a little bit there on offense. Especially if Crater is up by 30. Nelson with that three, no good, too long. Then we would have the running clock in the fourth quarter, and that's going to limit offensive points for both of these teams.
Sure. Good to see Bailey Tovey back in for the Colts.
Yeah.
She took a hard one there and was kind of grimacing with her back, but she's running around, doing okay now. Maybe she had to stretch it out a little break during the halftime there, and a couple more points for the Comets. That one from Ms. Dipple.
First points for Dipple in a long time. She's got 7. Right between Troy's legs. What a pass. And right back. Hall and Nelson, the only points so far for the Colts tonight. Winslow is going to be fouled. On that on Jones, that's her second.
Back to the game for the Comets, number 10, Alexa Juliana.
Dipple gets it to roll in.
Round and about. During halftime there, the student section filled in nicely. It's whiteout night tonight. Coming to cheer on their seniors. I'm sure we'll see it fill in more as the night goes on, as we're getting towards the senior night.
Shari with that rebound and thrown away. Montez. In and out.
Yeah, close 3 there. Great job putting it back.
Montez first points. And first points from someone other named Nelson or Hall. That's going to be out. Same with Thurston. Too long on that 3. Winslow throws it away. Montez again right there. Nelson looks like she got hit in the face on that throw, I believe.
Yeah, she didn't get up after she went down. That's why they stopped play here.
Returning to the game for the Comets, number 24.
She got hit on the side of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't bend over like it was a face thing. Like, you know, when you get hit in the nose or something in the face, you tend to put your hands up on there. She just kind of sat there a little stunned, I guess.
Sister Abby there on the rebound and the reverse. Sage. Off to Sage.
Entering the game for the Comets, number 23, Madison Simmons.
Sage pushing past the half-century mark. And Montez really whipping it in there on those passes.
Yeah, when they come hard at you, man, basketballs are not light.
No, she's like not sidearming completely, but right the shoulder from her shoulder, right level with her face. She just
it's getting some
chucking
force.
It in there. Yeah,
she's a chucker. Not a chucker. You're a chucker. Every time you get the ball, you chuck.
Simmons with her first points. Point, excuse me. Only a point so far. Both of those are good. The lead is 41 at 53-12. Blocked by Weaver. Staying with Thurston. Thrown away. Jones stops. Rebound blocked. Or the putback blocked. Toby stands and gets in front of it, saves it. Winslow, great drive, lays it in. Winslow with the rebound. Finds Simmons, too hard. McCauley with the rebound, no foul called.
Back in the game for the Colts, number 2, Nelson, and number 14, Addie Brains.
Good to see Nelson in.
Yeah, I believe it was on Abigail Winslow's throw, just caught her maybe with an arm or an elbow. Unintentional. Looks like hopefully it was just a stunner.
Yeah, probably.
Probably gets her own rebound, puts it in. Call it good ball handling skills, getting through 2 Colts. Too hard on that 3. Raines puts it up. McCauley with the rebound. There's going to be a foul.
Daisy McCauley draws a foul. She'll go to the line. Shoot 2. Fouls number 5, Kylie Jones, her 3rd.
Low on fouls this half. It's only 4. which includes that one. That's good.
Back in the game for the Colts, number 21, Bailey Tubby.
McCauley's going to get called probably here.
Number 4, Izzy McCauley.
Nelson for 3. And that is 3 done in the books, 57-12. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. You're watching SaveOurSports.net.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back. Ready for the fourth quarter, 57-12, 18 points for Crater in that. And Thurston had 4. We have a running clock. We will stop for fouls, timeouts, injuries. Hopefully there are none. Blocked from behind, Nelson. Got to throw it in. Oh, that was so close. And a foul.
Annie Idiard draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shoot 2. Shooting 2.
Fouls on number 2, Addison Nelson.
Shooting 2, foul on number 2. It's the number of the night. Tonight's game brought to you by 2 Deuces. What a sick hand poker with a pair of deuces.
One of 2 good. Still Crater ball.
Oh, bumping and grinding.
Foul number 21, Bailey Tubby.
A push. Looks like it was probably on Weaver. She's kind of smiling. It is.
Foul on number 20, Chase Weaver.
Same with Thurston. Good pass down low, Tubby.
Bailey Tubby.
Her first points. Good move by Weaver. Couldn't finish the layup. Tubby was able to keep it. Fans, it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. There's a critical lead in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org, click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Abby all alone. One-handed that the whole time. Tubby for three, short. Valencia puts it up and in. Huge roar from the bench. That was Haley Bonar with that three at the back of the rim. Crater ball.
Everyone, please give a hand for number 44, Alexia Valencia, one of our seniors.
That's why you got the roar. She's a senior, senior night. Got some points, got some hugs.
Monroe with a nice finish.
Got the big heads up there in the crowd. Cheering, we love Valencia. Yeah, it's fun.
Nelson over the backboard. It's tough. There's a lot of emotions coming into a senior night. Whoever you are.
For sure.
Even though they'll have a home playoff game, still, it's tough. It's a big deal.
Oh, yeah, you know, you've been playing with these girls for a long time, and they become part of your family, you know. You're spending weekends together and practices and so much time, and, yeah, you move on, and it's hard.
Idhart nicely rolls in that layup.
She should get a cheer off as well.
And even though this is the end of something, that just means there's another beginning around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to have that perspective in my own life.
Foul number 20, Chase Weaver.
This will send Nelson to the line.
Annie Idhart, her cousin Marcus Idhart, he's a senior, will be playing for the boys next. Game will be on Table Rock Sports for you. Got our crew setting up there in the booth. Getting ready to call the boys game.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause.
And there you go.
Number 35, Annie Idhart.
There's Annie getting some hugs off. There's her big face.
Second one is good from Nelson. Nelson has 5 on the night. Monroe down low.
Monroe.
Crowd was doing the We Love Jocelyn, but she got clapped off earlier. She's didn't hit the court much today.
Yeah,
for the first 90 seconds or something.
Stolen away, good effort there. Chantel Hoffman.
Back in the game for the Comets.
Interception,
Number
but couldn't
14,
keep it
Addie
in.
Ray.
That was the top of the backboard. They let it play. Way down low. That looks like to be Hoffman.
Chantel Hoffman.
Under a minute now. Weaver bounce past Monroe. Monroe, another layup.
Monroe, assist. Weaver.
Monroe's got 6. Hoffman wanting more, but Weaver, and that will do it. That is your final score, a senior night win for these Crater Comets, 70-17 over the Thurston Colts.
Senior night festivities.
For the Concord Morris post-game show right now, we'll do it right now because we'll have senior night. Not sure if they want to get some of that on camera, but we will have the boys game coming up next. So 70-17. By quarters, it was 23-6 after 1. 16 points to 2 in favor of Crater in the second. It was 39-8 at halftime. Then 18-4 in favor of Crater in the third. And in the final stanza, 13-5 in favor of Crater, 70-17. Rounding out all of the leaders in scoring. The Colts got a little help from a few other players, but Addison Nelson with 5. Stella Hall with 6. Gabriela Montez, 2. Bailey Tovey with 2, and Chantel Hoffman with 2. They fall to 10 and 14. Their final game of the season. Crater Comets improved to 18-6. Lexa Gugliotta with 2, Samantha Gist with 2, as well as Alexia Valencia. Mabel Monroe with 6, Annie Idiart with 3, Lydia Trary with 6, Izzy McCauley with 4, Madison Simmons with 2, Addie Dipple with 11. Abigail Winslow, 14. And the leading scorer, Sage Winslow, with 18. Final thoughts on this one, Danny?
Well, I thought it was a great night for Crater, being their senior night. You know, they got to celebrate their seniors in a pretty unique way tonight. It was really nice having Dippo take them all as starters. I thought the outcome was pretty much what it was going to be. Their last meeting was a bit of a crushing from the Comets. I thought at the beginning there, though, Colts kept it really tight for just about the first quarter, and then that was it. Just kind of rolled away once Comets got in their groove. But I think that it's going to be a fun matchup when the Crater Comets have a home game. Whenever we can have that for the start of the playoffs, and I'm excited to bring that to you whenever that happens.
Playoffs will start next week, and so we'll probably have one of those games, the home game for them. They're anticipated because they're right there at the top 5 in the state. Now they're around 6 last time I was looking. Should be a good one. Well, that does it for us. We want to thank you for watching tonight's live stream in action. For David Hurd, always the athletic director here at Crater, hosting the Lithium Superstore Game of the Night, TipRockSports.net. Safe travels to Thurston, the team. Head coach, Scott Dipple for Crater, but for Thurston, Macy Youngbauer. Again, safe travels to them. They'll probably wait around for the boys' game. I'm sure they're all going back together, as that will be next for you. The boys matchup and senior night here. They got the balloons already on the court. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 70-17 in favor of Crater. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.